from Jammu and Kashmir. Now, after the sacking of Jammu and Kashmir bank official under charges of interest of the Secretary of State, PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti has now slammed the centre, saying that selective terminating Kashmiri employees by wrongfully dubbing them as terrorist sympathizers and pro-ISI has been normalized. The accused is not given a chance to prove his innocence, with the government acting as judge and jury. This hooliganism is meant to frighten Kashmiris into submission. Remember, Mufti earlier also had come in defense of those who were sacked for terror links and were directly involved in terror activities across Jammu and Kashmir. So, PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti has finally acted on this termination of a bank official under the charges of interest of the Secretary of State. She said that this trend has become normalized. Terminating Kashmiri employees by wrongfully dubbing them as terrorist sympathizer and pro-ISI has become a normal practice in the state. To give us more details about that, I have CNN News 18's Tejinder Singh Sodhi joining me on the broadcast. Tejinder, a very good morning to you. A sharp word of criticism is coming in from PDP chief. What exactly did she say?
This reaction from Mehbooba Mufti is always on an expected line. The Jammu Kashmir Bank employee Sajjad Ahmed Bazaz, who is in question here, he is the one who had links with Pakistan, and the intelligence agencies, the security agencies have come out with a dossier wherein they clearly state that the phone numbers which he used to stay in touch with Pakistan-based terrorists, how he was getting instructions from ISI, how he was getting instructions from the Pakistan army to peddle the Pakistani narrative in Jammu and Kashmir. And he was, while he was an employee with the Jammu and Kashmir bank, he was also on payroll of a local newspaper which he used to peddle the narrative of Pakistan. Now Mehbooba Mufti, as usual, has stood for him, wherein she says that selectively terminating Kashmiri employees by wrongfully dubbing them as terror sympathizers and pro-ISI has been normalized. The accused isn't given a chance to prove his innocence, with the government acting as judge and jury. This hooliganism is meant to frighten Kashmiris into submission. You see, the Jammu and Kashmir government till date has terminated the services of more than 50 people, but this termination is not an arbitrary termination, but all due process of law is being followed when any such termination of service takes place. If you remember, just a couple of weeks ago, the public relation officer of the Kashmir University was also sacked by the Jammu and Kashmir government because he had links with Pakistan. He was appointed on the instructions of the separatist leader Shabir Ahmed Shah. And now in case of Sajjad Ahmed Bazaz, there are proofs with the security agencies how he was acting as a mole of ISI of Pakistan, and he was peddling the narrative of Pakistan through his writing. His writing clearly indicate wherein he says that UN should intervene in Jammu and Kashmir. He was the one who was peddling the narrative of Pakistan, wherein Pakistan was saying that there are more than several mass graves in Jammu and Kashmir, and he used to write on them asking the international community to conduct a thorough probe. So these are some of the examples of his writing. We are also told that Sajjad Ahmed Bazaz, being an employee of the Jammu and Kashmir Bank, he was operating around more than 60 accounts, bank accounts in Jammu and Kashmir Bank, which were directly or indirectly linked to him. So this is brazen violation of all the rules and laws. Why does somebody who is an employee with the bank need to have more than 60 bank account? He was the one who used to give the funds from the Jammu and Kashmir bank to other such publications which used to peddle anti-India narrative in Kashmir. He was also instrumental in starting some of those publications with the help of other stooges who were acting on behalf of Pakistan. So this is the narrative, anti-India narrative, which was being spread by him. But as always expected, Mehbooba Mufti has now once again stood for him. Mehbooba Mufti should know that nobody is stopping Sajjad Bazaz from going to the court if he feels that something wrong has been done to him. The Jammu and Kashmir administration has followed the due course of law. The constitution has a provision wherein if somebody is found involved, you have sufficient proof that somebody is found to be involved in anti-national activities, he has to be sacked. You see, it was Mehbooba Mufti's government when she was the chief minister. The government jobs were given to the children of dreaded terrorist Saeed Salahuddin. So Mehbooba Mufti is known to be soft towards the terrorists, towards terror sympathizers, because she has a vote bank politics. She needs to, all her statements are meant to cater to the vote bank in Kashmir. But the people across Kashmir Valley now understand that the people who were appointed like Sajjad Bazaz, they were the one who were not only harming the interest of India, but they were also responsible for keeping the eligible candidates out of the loop. Several such people who were eligible, they were denied these jobs, but these jobs were given to these terror sympathizers. Sajjad Bazaz's appointment into J&K Bank is also under question because the intelligence agencies which probed his links with Pakistan, ISI, they have come to
Tejinder,
know.
I'll request you to please hold on, because CNN News 18's Shriya Kundu is also joining me on the broadcast to explain us what exactly did PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti tweeted there. Shriya, over to you.
Right, Sakshi. Well, we have the tweet open right here, wherein she has mentioned that selectively terminating Kashmiri employees by wrongfully dubbing them as terrorist sympathizers and pro-ISI has been normalized. And the accused isn't given a chance to prove his innocence with the government acting as judge and jury. And this hooliganism is meant to frighten Kashmiris into submission. This is the particular tweet in question, wherein she has questioned the government and them constantly passing such, what she said, called the government serving as the judge and the jury, and she has called it wrongful dubbing and this particularly selectively terminating Kashmiri employees to be hooliganism. So this is the tweet that we are getting from PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti on this particular case.
Thank you, Shriya and Tejinder, for bringing in all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates.